Racing Fuel, Sunoco, the official fuel of the Stafford Motor Speedway, provided by New England Racing Fuel.
And there is smoke coming from the 5 car, so not a good way to start for Chris Sanford, as smoke is only good in barbecues and electric boats. That's it, not on race cars.
And here's the points going in. It is Johnny Walker with 320, 8 points up on Brandon Michael in second. Trace Myers is in third, 20 points back. Tyler Trox is in the fourth spot, 30 points behind. And rounding out the top 5 is Dave Secor, 72 points behind. Here they come. Lights off on the safety vehicle. This is the first feature event of the night. Double greens from Mike Helberg on the stand. And quickly out in front, it is Nicole Chambrello, the leader of the pack. But Dembeck's making it look racy. And look at Fern. The Psycho Machine, car number 3, is up to the top 3.
And right behind him is Johnny Walker in the 0-1. So the early pace setter, Nicole Chambrello, has led races before, but has a difficult time of putting 15 good laps together. In the middle of the pack, we see Tyler Trott looking for racing room, but right now he is hemmed in.
Certainly is. He continues to try to create some magic, but all of a sudden, the guy to watch is Walker, the point leader. Orange bottomed race car, car number 01, black on the top side. Dunleavy's all over the back of the machine. He currently sets in the 4th spot. Now stepping out of line. Here he comes again. Ryan Fern, we've got trouble. Car number 5 and the 53 come together down the front
Nicole Vassar, the junior outlaws, the man with the hot hand there, has been Stephen Chapman. So it has been great. And the Tiger A's, a guy who has really come on strongly, is Jason Chapman. So Jason Chapman in the Tiger A's. And another red-hot driver is Damian Polardi, whose dad, R.J. Surdell, is racing tonight in the limited late models. So if you want to see a lot of talent, a lot of fun, and a lot of excitement on the mini mile, come on out Monday night to Wild Thing Parts.
Remember, we were talking about that big payday race for the senior champ division. Registration, the deadline is not over with yet. It's been moved to July 22nd. We hope to see you then. Here's the green. We're back in racing to the bottom of turn number 1, and still it appears that Nicole Chambrello's got something for the boys tonight as she continues to set a blistering pace at the point. All of a sudden, car number 3, that of course Ryan Fern from the 5th spot. Oh, off the turn, contact, and we've got a scramble.
And Nicole Chambrello is in the middle of it to come out and be entertained. Right now, Nicole Chambrello is going to have to go from the rear of the pack to the front, and Ryan Fern is back there with her. So it is the 93 of Dan Dembeck, who has inherited the lead after that altercation. And by his side, we usually see him a little deeper in the field at this stage of the race, but he is moving up to the front, and that is Johnny Walker in car number 01.
It certainly is. Let's see what's going to happen. They're winding him up tight off turn number 4.
And the man with the ammunition appears to be Johnny Walker, trying to take the lead away from Dembeck as they rabble-rouse their way into the second turn. Look at Walker to the outside. 2 drivers body pierced together.
This is the story of the points, because also coming from the back of the pack, that's like coming from the parking lot, is Brandon Michael. That neon yellow and neon orange car is now emerged among the top 5 positions. Down into turn number 1. Still great racing action. Leader of the pack is Dembeck. And there comes Walker now. This time, we haven't seen Marcello Rafano in quite some time this racy. He's looking like a shoe-in to be on the podium tonight.
Yeah, this is one of his strongest efforts of the year, as he is able to corkscrew his way underneath Johnny Walker. So he invades the top 3. Look at the battle. A tug of war at the front. And Trace Meyer, on fire, moves into the lead. So Beyer is taking the lead on lap number 4.
Well, that's been happening. Look at Marcello Rafano and Alexandra Fern. She's got the patience that makes her a contender in the early laps. We're just 4, make it 5 laps when they cross the stripe into the record books in this one. 15 laps, there's still plenty of time done. Meanwhile, Walker, who looked so strong just 2 laps ago, he's struggling to stay among the top 5.
There was a time when Alexandra Fern was a one-dimensional driver. She just liked to be on the outside. But she has now shown that she can run strongly on the bottom of the track. That's what Rafano is trying to do as he gets ready to disrupt the rhythm of Dembeck. Fern is there, Walker is there, a 4-way fight for the number 2 position.
They are running nose to tail inside. Oh, all of a sudden Dembeck gets out of shape. Marcello Rafano does a brilliant job of gathering his car back. Marcello Rafano's got the Wheelers auto car up to the runner-up spot. He is looking very strong tonight. Still plenty of time left. Half of the event is history. Alexandra Fern is now moved on to the podium. She's among the top 3 cars. Dembeck in 4, Walker the point leader in 5, and the point contender setting in 6th spot for Brandon Michael.
And Tyler Trott trying to get underneath Michael. It's not happening. Walker trying to get underneath Dembeck. That is not happening. What is happening, an impressive lead has been erected by Trace Beyer.
There's no question about it. He is in a zone of his own at the front of the field. That can all change. Now we just saw Brandon Michael go around Tyler Trott as he continues to make his presence known. He is now in the 6th spot, staying glued to the back bumper of the Johnny Walker machine. He's got to do that if he's got a shot at the title.
And here comes Walker as he makes a bold move underneath the 93 of Dembeck. Not bold enough. Dembeck is able to hold him off, and I think the fastest bullet in the chamber right now belongs to the 74 of Brandon Michael as he has made up a lot of ground. It is very difficult to pass Tyler Trott late in the race, and Michael has been able to do that.
Certainly has, and here comes Walker again, all over Dembeck as they continue to slice and dice and work their way through traffic. Marcello Rafano, good to see this youngster back in strong form. Currently setting in the runner-up spot. 10 laps are up on the board. Alexander Fern reeling him in, and Dembeck and Walker has not been able to get around Dembeck, and Brandon Michael is not letting Walker get far out of his sight.
They've had their own personal struggle. Dembeck, Walker, Michael, and now getting involved is Tyler Trott and going up into the marbles is the 01 in the Ice Road Trucker territory for Johnny Walker. Look at Trace Beyer. This is what he did 2 weeks ago as he is razzle-dazzling the field, leading by about the length of I-84 over Marcello Rafano.
Continues to do a blistering pace up front, out in front, and pulling away. Meanwhile, Marcello Rafano, oh, look at the Walker machines on pit road. Right front tire going down on that race car. And here comes the popsicle sticks. 2 to go. Car number 29. Out in front, the Rick Dissler machine is the leader of the pack.
And this could be coronation time for Trace Beyer, looking to go back-to-back. Things are tightening up for 2nd and 3rd between Marcello Rafano and Alexander Fern, and then the fun begins. Dembeck and Michael, they've been tangling up all night long. We'll see if Michaels has a finishing kick.
Here's the white flag as they come off the turn. Marcello Rafano still holding off in 2nd, trying to hold off Alexandra Fern, but look at that battle as now Brandon Michael will now move on to the 4th spot. Dembeck goes around. Tyler Trott goes spinning. But it's all going to be over when they get off turn number 4. Here's the double checkers, and it is the number 29 to take down the win for Trace Beyer. Finishing in the runner-up spot will be Marcello Rafano, and rounding out the top 3 will be Alexander Fern.
Victory lane. Hey, you get one knocked out of the way, then you come back with another strong performance. How does it feel to go back-to-back tonight?
It doesn't get better than this. It feels so good. After getting wrecked in the heat race, we had to replace a front end part, but nothing's stopping this machine. 2 in a row. Can't believe I've done this. Gotta thank my guys for getting the car back together for me. My dad, Joe, my Aunt Shirley. My brothers are here, my sister's here. It's just a great night.
Trace Beyer getting the 2nd win of the season, his 6th career victory in the Dare Stock division. Let's send it over to give 2nd place with Marcello Rafano. Here's John Delfino.
Hey, Marcello, how you doing, buddy? Hey, you had a crash in the first in your heat race. How do you feel after that?
I'm just glad we finished the race. You know, in a heat race, bolt from the caliper fell off, and the inner pad fell off the rotor, and I just hung on to it, tried to save it, and I did, and we got it fixed, and she was on rails tonight. I mean, can't thank my dad enough for doing everything he does, and all my crew members, Nikki, CJ, through this whole season. Just a recovery. I love it.
Great race. Alex, you took third tonight. You started in the middle of the pack. Great finish. How do you feel?
This definitely feels pretty good after having some not so good weeks and some wrecks. So I'm really proud of this. I'm really happy that we were able to pull this off. I can't thank my car owner Amadeo enough. He made the right call before the feature, making some changes. We also worked really hard at the shop this week. We put in a new windshield, so maybe that was the key here. I don't know, but I'm just really proud of this. I can't thank my team enough, especially my car owner Amadeo, my dad, my brother, everyone that works on this car, John G. Powers, Jonathan. I can't thank Sipo Foam, Hoosier Tire East, Rad Auto Machine, Waddell Communications, and Sunoco Race Fuels enough for all that they do. This is really good feeling. Can't wait to come back next week.
Alexander Fern, back on the podium this week, back up to the tower.
Well, once again, congratulations.